Oh my god. Candy, candy, candy. Now you playing this fucking sympathy role.
You ain't learned your lesson yet.
Talking about some shit getting off the internet. You know that's a motherfucking lie.
I ain't got nobody.
Stop fucking manipulating these
I
folks.
ain't got nobody.
You ain't got nobody
wanna hear me.
Who fault that is?
Don't nobody wanna read my stories. Don't nobody love me. Remember? I ain't got no family.
Fuck, I feel the same way. So I mean that part is true. The whole goddamn family. Well, they pick and choose who to be divided from and who to be close to. But then they talk about each other behind each other's back and still be cool with each other. But that's a whole nother. Shit. How there's something in my chest have my fucking head hurting this goddamn bad. Oh my god. Damn, all of it ain't even coming up yet. Anyway. Goddamn. I'm talking about the mentally stoked, biological, crazy biological family and all that crazy shit. Why? Who told you? Who told you that you were above everybody or anybody? Huh? A bachelor's degree don't mean shit when you're not applying it. It don't mean shit. When you can't put that bachelor's degree to use, it don't mean shit. At least what the fuck I did in the military, I'm still benefiting from it. Huh? Oh my god. See, I have my little moments with my boss when the shit hits me. Okay. How about this? How about you go back to college? Which I know is a thing where you're going to have to get student loans and pay that back again. But at least you'll have a fucking dorm and somewhere to stay. And then you'll meet new friends. People, you'll have a whole new life. Go to FAMU, the Florida AMU, and try to pick up another career. Because you go to college, and granted, I can't type as fast as I did at 19 years old or 18 years old. But it's still quite, and then you got to cut me some slack because a lot of things on the computer have evolved since 2002. And I don't really fuck with computers like that. But when I play with computers and you give me a little bit of time, oh yeah, that's just like in 2007. Um, I had a whole computer. It wasn't no laptop. It was a whole computer, and I, alone and by myself, bought a CD-ROM. I took out the CD-ROM that went bad and installed a new one by myself, and that bitch was working. Boy, when I tell you I was so proud of myself. Yeah, I used to, fuck with computers and shit in the military. In the training class, they had us to take apart the whole computer and dissect it. You talking about that was like a one class experience over a course of a few months, a couple of months. That wasn't no years like you did in college. In which you say that you are no longer fluent in. But I still don't get how you are racist against Hispanics when you went to go to college to learn and study their whole language. Talking about don't nobody want to listen to you, don't nobody want to hear you. Everybody turned against you, so you might as well delete. First, you said uh you was uh deleting your videos because Star Bricker was reporting your videos, and then you said that you was people weren't supporting you, and you made it sound really bad, really really sad. Even my heart started like sinking for a second for you, and trying to say something. I was like, oh, she ain't finna get me. You ain't even trying to make amends with the only person that could be there for you. Another thing, you preaching about this, you was preaching about Jesus what, the other day, weren't you? You do all this preaching and stuff like that, and then out of the blue, you turn around and you just quote the scriptures and everything. And then out of the blue, yeah, I'm itching like a mother. I do gotta hop in the shower. I'm gonna take a hot, steaming shower, bro. Yesterday, I fucking conked the fuck out. Went to sleep. As you can see, I'm still spitting up sputum. Nowhere near finished my cough medicine. And I'm on my second kind of antibiotics. Just started that the other day. So, I got quite a bit of a road ahead of me as far as getting better. When I be getting sick, I be sick for a while. So, y'all bear with me. But yeah, you said you've been slacking up on reading the Bible yourself. A lot of them scriptures I know I ain't gotta read because they're embedded in me, like they are engraved in me. A lot of them scriptures. Well, some of them I do need to go back and brush up on, but the majority of them, or probably because I'm not feeling well, I can't quite quote them right now. But the majority of them they're like engraved in me as far as knowledge instilled in me, you know. So, but for you to sit there and say, you know, you been slacking up on talking to your heavenly Father, or slack. I ain't gonna put words in your mouth. You say you ain't slacked up on reading your Bible, but then you telling everybody else that they need to turn to Jesus, and that's why I told you in 2007. Why you want me to come follow you and you'll be to led me astray? You want me to drop everything and follow you and you'll be to led me astray? Or you got hot, didn't you, in that video? And I got 8 thumbs down in that video. But you proving everything I said in that video. But those was all your haters. That in that video, me and you going throat to throat, face to face. And I specifically said in that video, you be done had me to sit there and follow you. You be done led me astray and told me go fuck myself. Pretty much. Even if I did decide to stop doing what I'm doing and follow you. And you're telling everybody I'm leading a cult. But I've seen people sitting there asking you for guidance on your page, asking you for help on your page, asking you for advice on your page, pleading for your number on your page, or asking what they should do on your page. So where the fuck am I running a call at? And you still with this shit? I know a lot of that shit you was saying, you was spitting subliminal messages at me, bruh. Talking about some data ones that's slandering, talking about some falsely accusing me of scamming for money, and they the ones throwing up Illuminati hand signs. But you the one was trying to tell me, you wanted to sit me down and tell me about the Illuminati, bruh. You sitting there in the video talking about all these Freemasons trying to contact you. Now, granted, I said that in the past that them motherfuckers tried to hit me up too, but guess why? Because when Candy had her Instagram, she was posting me, pretty much doxing me on her Instagram and tagging me in the Illuminati shit. And that's when motherfuckers was hitting me up. Somebody, hey, you want to join? I'm like, the fuck out my inbox with that dumb shit. Or I would just flat out ignore it. After a while, I was ignoring it. And then they didn't fuck with me no more after that. I just started blocking them motherfuckers. But for her to say that they still inboxing her with that shit, talking about she didn't take a plea deal. She didn't take a plea deal. Something going on, because guess what? Nobody asked you for that information. In which today, from a guy I know, he did say that the Illuminati is real. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, if he said it's real, it is real. Damn. Freemasonry and all that stuff. I'm like, oh. If he said it's real, then it is real. Nobody asked you for that information. Talking about, I'm going to delete all my videos. I didn't take a plea deal. Since when does anybody deciding to get off the internet and take a break to better their lives mean that they took a plea deal to anything? That just means you want to get yourself together, huh? If you decide that you want to take a break to get yourself together, or to settle your mind, or to build you back up, or to get you together, then that's you. I know a couple of people that do it every now and then. They just shut their shit off. I know some people that don't have internet do social media at all. Don't mean they took no plea deal. It just mean either social media was too much for them, or they got a lot of things going on in their life, or work, whatever. That does not mean nobody taking no stupid ass plea deal. But like I said, you living in this fantasy land. You need to come back down to earth, bruh. You need to come back to reality. You are in psychosis, full blown. But you talking about everybody else's sociopath and past narcissism. But what was that, this morning or yesterday, cussing folks out just because people driving by, they a criminal, they a pedophile, they illegal. Ain't you like cussing folks out enough for them to pause, throw on their brakes, turn around, and come back and bop you upside the head with a lock, a fucking hammer, bust you in the head with that tool or whatever. Rock your snot box. Rock a nigga snot box.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm a gang stalker because I'm trying to prevent that from happening.
Right. It's real out here, Candy. Okay? Every day I'm looking at...
I'm against you because I'm trying to prevent that from happening.
You don't think it's real out here?
I'm a gang stalker. I'm an Illuminati because despite all the fuck shit you did to me on the internet, I'm still trying to save that from happening to you. Or I'm still fixing my mouth to tell you, hey, that you're doing is dangerous.
Exactly, it is. Very. Very.
I guess this is what I ain't never knew it, but I guess I am displaying tough love.
Candy, we don't want that, you know what I'm saying? Despite all the stuff and you talking about me, her, the children, listen, we trying to save you, man.
But you on the internet telling folks I need my ass whipped and telling folks where I'm at and all that shit for me to get my ass whipped.
That ain't
Sending
cool.
folks after me and all that shit.
Right.
Like, you dead wrong for the shit you doing. But I'm lightheaded as shit.
Uh-oh. You need me to help you? You wanna?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay.
But this shit need... Like I said, there's not a... If all the videos I done said ain't made a change, she's a grown-ass woman. She gonna do what she gonna do. And it's sad that she is the older twin. And what the fuck 13 minutes got to do with anything that you the older twin? Huh?
It's common sense that you
We
should
was
have
born
to
on the
know.
same fucking day.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I had seasonings in the closet. Both of them was 13% seasoning, but one of the sodium was 313 milligrams and one was 300 milligrams, but they were still 13% seasoning. They both serve the same purpose.
Right. Every day I'm looking at.
I remember telling you back in 2006 that if me and you got along, we could do a lot of damage. If me and you ever got along and we put our heads together, we could do a lot of damage in this world. They got these twins on the internet called the Nene twins. They're out here fucking dancing together. They got Sean Puffy Combs. I didn't even know he had twin daughters dancing with the Nene twins.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like two sets of twins dancing together. And they got these twin dudes. They famous on TikTok, but also on Instagram. They be dancing together. And then you got the Hodge twins. Every time I fucking see them, well, I kind of stopped really having respect for them.
Right.
But when they was doing the little workout thing together, I used to get sad. Because they get along so good. And they have so much fun together. But the way how you sit here and put this all on me, like I'm evil and trying to destroy your life, bitch, I don't even roll like that. Period.
Exactly.
It's too much energy to just run around trying to destroy somebody else's life. And like I said, there's plenty of other people I would go after to be trying to destroy their life. I don't even think I possess any capabilities like that to be destroying anybody's life. And like I said, that's too much work. You gotta leave that in his hands. And to be honest with you, I'd rather him bless me than bless me in abundance to be destroying anybody else's life. I feel like I probably would flourish because it seems like me being blessed in abundance is fucking destroying your life. Because sometimes me being blessed in abundance do be destroying people's life. Apparently, that's the truth. Damn, destroying somebody's life. Even haters want to suck. Even haters want to fuck. Another thing you touched on, how you know you being gang stalked, is when you gotta run from state to state. Did not tell my life on here about how I had to run from state to state because I almost got killed how many times?
Truest story
And with my children?
Truest story ever told. That's it.
You know how hard it is trying to travel on a Greyhound bus with fucking toddlers? From fucking Virginia to Atlanta with 3 fucking toddlers. Oh, let's not forget this one. My husband sat there and tricked me into going from Virginia to New Orleans or Donaldsonville and then got mad because I wouldn't give him $2,000 for a car and then told me find my own way back to Virginia. So I had to pretend like I wasn't as far along pregnant as I was, and I had to lie so that I can fly on the plane because my foster mom was paying for it, and I had to fly on the plane with Raven and Ivan. I get back on the goddamn plane, get back to Virginia at nighttime. The person gives me to the hotel, and the driver didn't want to even help me up the stairs to help me get my luggage and my kids. None of that upstairs with the in the hotel. None of that shit. You want to talk about fucked up? And then my kids locked me out the goddamn hotel. I'm trying to go back downstairs to get the luggage. Mind you, I'm pregnant all this time, this whole time. Like I said, I'm like 7 months far along. I called my husband, told him, hey man, you got both sets of the keys. And he like, it sounds like you got a personal problem, don't you? So I'm locked out of my motherfucking apartment. I had to get the apartment people to let me back in the fucking apartment. So I finally get in the apartment. As soon as I'm getting in the apartment, because I'm like walking with the stroller, somebody in my Bible class seen me. They helped me get in my apartment too. And as soon as I get in the apartment, my phone ringing. My husband tell the people that I up and left him down there in Virginia. Yeah, I dealt with some real fuck shit. So if I was gonna go after anybody, it'd be a lot of people that ain't family, and even including family, that if I was one to go after, it'd be a lot of people I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? Like you trying to make yourself be on my shit list when I'm not even trying to go there with you. I be trying to spare you because we came out the womb together. But it's like you keep trying to make you my enemy. And yeah, you should be in one of the top lists considering the fact of the shit you did with my daughter. And then got the audacity to get on the internet and lie. Or considering the fact that you sat there and said you glad our cousin is dead, and then you're going to get on the internet and lie. After you sat there and wore my ass out. And we had a whole goddamn argument about it. To the point I went on Facebook and went live about the shit. And I'm like, I wish somebody that was on my other page get on here and say, yeah, I remember that. We had a whole goddamn argument about that shit. And you talking about when I get mad with you, I don't talk to you for a long time. Look at the shit you do.